Hello all. Today was a fantastic day. Hung out. Not only did I hang out, with my sister and whatnot, and played D&D and stuff. But I've officially finished planning all the planning for the first issue of my comic Randomz, and I am proud to show off the planning of said issue in tonight's video. And I will get into that as soon as I'm done going through the rest of the day. As for the rest of the day, went to Bath and Body Works because my sister was picking up gifts for like teachers and stuff. Then, as I said, I played D&D with my siblings and whatnot, continuing a campaign we have set in the desert. This session was kind of weird. It wasn't my best one. Basically, one of their party members was kidnapped by like a cult who worshipped a weird-looking cactus. A bunch of other stuff happened, including they found a normal plate of spaghetti that they gave to the cactus. Again, it was weird. It wasn't my best work. I thought it would go by better. I don't know. Also, one of my players killed one of the NPCs they were traveling with, so that was something. But yeah. Also, we had Sonics for dinner, and it was way too expensive. I'm still mad about it. It was $37 just for 3 burger meals. I'm still mad. It's so stupid. If I had known it would be that expensive, I would have just made us eat at home. But no, everyone insisted on going out to eat. So, but yeah, the rest of the day was alright. Pretty good. Now, I am now proud to showcase the rough draft / planning or whatever of my comic Randomz. So let's get right into that. All right, and here it is, the first page of the plan. I think I showed off a little bit of the planning in an earlier video, but I now have finally finished it all. Also, what's really cool is that my sister agreed to be the letterer for my comic when I put it to the digital page on my tablet. So all of this, my handwriting's pretty bad. It's kind of hard to read in a lot of places, but with the actual comic, you'll be able to actually really read it pretty well. So, secondly, make sure everything's all moved. All right, now then, let's get into it. I'm just going to let the artwork really speak for itself, to be honest. Feel free to pause if you want to, read through stuff or whatever. Again, yes, the artwork is very rough, not that great, and that's, well, because it's literally just rough, storyboards and planning or whatever for how my comic is going to go, basically. And also, there were, a lot of large gaps in between working on this, so some stuff just seems really inconsistent, and I apologize for that. Because I started working on this, while I was still in class, in school. But I just got so busy and a lot of other stuff happened, and I just, lost motivation or the time to finish it up until now. So, yeah, I finished, most of this planning just today, actually, because I finally had the motivation and time to do so. And as you can see, a lot of this is just very rough. And it'll all be cleaned up and fixed and actually, drawn properly when I get it onto my tablet. So this is literally just a general idea of how everything's gonna look and how things are gonna be played out, etc., etc. Some of these panels I like that panel with the poses and expressions. Some panels I really don't like. Again, I'll be all fixing it and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Again, there's not much to talk about yet because it's very rough. And that's supposed to be the goat guy shooting a bazooka. It's very rough because I have no idea how to draw an explosion. I'm going to have to learn. So there's that. And these next few pages is all the stuff that I've done in just the last few days. So pretty much pretty much more than half of all this planning was done in the last few days. Because it's 30 pages total. I just finished it just a few minutes ago, so. Alright, sorry if this is a little bit awkward, but again, I'm just trying to just let things speak for themselves. And again, feel free to pause if you want to read through any of this nonsense that I have on the page. It's quite a bit. I was kind of worried about it being rushed near the end, because I didn't have like enough. At first, I didn't have enough blank pages, I thought, to like finish all this, but I figured it out. One of the biggest inspirations for this comic is a regular show, which actually recently came back with the Lost Tape series. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty dope. I've seen the first few episodes. It's definitely probably the biggest inspiration for this comic. It's kind of like the same dynamic with a tall, reasonable creature and a short, gremlin creature. I like this part where he does like the movable thumb trick. I thought that was kind of funny, I guess. I thought this was a good panel too. Tong glunk. And then he explodes everywhere. Gross. And here's the final panel of the comic. I don't know why I said that like that. But, yeah. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, this is a very rough draft, but any feedback? Oh, yeah, that's just random anatomy stuff I did, like, months ago. But, yeah, let me know in the comments for any, like, feedback and whatnot. Again, I know it's very rough looking, not the best. But, again, it's just, like, a very rough draft, very rough. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good night. Peace out.